Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Chronicon. Just a couple of announcements before we get going. The first one is just a minor one, so I adjusted the volume for the game's sound effects downward a little bit because I just felt like occasionally, due to the specific sound effects that are triggered by me attacking, and especially when it's firing at groups of enemies, like large crowds, sometimes it does feel like it's a little bit too loud, so I just brought it down just a little bit, so hopefully it should be a little bit better in this episode. The second announcement is actually more significant one. So for the last few episodes, basically, we've been doing random anomalies, and pretty much that's it. And any progress that we've gotten has been, like, incidental. So we've been spending money on the stash, and when we've been lucky, we've been upgrading beasts. But pretty much we've been doing the same thing over and over again, and I feel like maybe it's like, I don't know how you feel, but I do get the sense that it's, if it hasn't already, it's gonna start feeling repetitive pretty soon. So what I'm gonna do is I will make one more attempt in this episode to try and do things normally while continuing to go into the higher tiers of the anomaly. But if it doesn't happen in this episode, and by it I mean if we don't find an ice anomaly that gives us the last bit of resources that we need to upgrade our beast, then after this episode I will start off screening some things. So I will probably grind the rest of the crystal that I need for the stash off screen. I'm not necessarily upgrading the stash, but grinding the crystal for it. I'll probably do the upgrades on camera, and then at the end of it all, if the beast still is not upgraded, then on camera I will go into an expedition. We'll get the last 100 bits of ice, and we'll take care of that. But that is if it doesn't work out in this episode. In this episode, I'm gonna give myself every opportunity to try and get this done. For that reason, I am gonna set a timer on my phone. Not 30 minutes like I normally do, but 40 minutes. I'm gonna give myself a whole 10 extra minutes to try and get something done in these anomalies. And you know what? Maybe we'll be lucky, maybe we'll find an ice anomaly straight off the bat. You never know, but in either case, let's jump straight in to Mythic 15, Tier 75. What do we have? Well, it's not ice, I can tell you that much. There are ice enemies on the map, but they don't drop ice. Only the terrain from ice maps will give us the ice that we need, and it is not... It's not something we're gonna find on this map. I am gonna try to... Well, I'm failing already. I was gonna say I'm gonna try to get some good streaks going on in this episode. But once again, we went a long time without... an abnormally long time and long distance between groups of enemies, which is why that streak of mine lapsed. Even running forward and shooting into the distance, the enemies were still far enough apart that I wasn't able to continue my streak. But that streak was less than 100, so I'm not too worried about losing that. Perhaps we can have a bit of a streak active going into the next episode. Oh, and also I am going to start the timer on my phone, which I neglected to do as I jumped in, and because I waited before starting this 40-minute timer, really it's become more like a 42-minute timer, so giving myself all kinds of extra time in this episode to try and make something happen doing these anomalies. Alright, let's continue. Couple hundred so far is our kill streak. Past 250. Getting towards 300. I don't even know what direction I'm going in. Like, I have no idea how to plan a route in these forest maze maps. Not really mazes because the paths all connect to each other, but still, it's very, like, it's hard to know at a glance just how far north, for instance, this map is gonna extend. I am taking damage. I need to excuse me, I need to give myself enough of a cushion so that I don't get wiped out by enemies when they start doing damage. So when I notice that there is damage being registered, I need to be a bit more vigilant, which is tough because I've kind of constantly got to be checking in on my shield status as well as everything else I'm doing, you know, trying largely in vain to chart a path through. Oh, at some point, I don't even notice when, but at some point I lost my streak. And because I lost my streak, I don't care about finishing the rest of this level. I'm just going to run forward to level 3 and just going to move through this as quickly as we can. Okay, lots of explosions and all kinds of carnage on the ground. We've got to keep an eye out for enemies that can do deadly damage. So far, done a good job avoiding huge bits of damage. I don't think our shield has even been taken halfway down. Our shield regenerates every 5 seconds, just in case you'd forgotten that detail from when I was showcasing my build in the earlier videos. So if we do start taking damage, and if it is considerable damage, then we basically need to go into defense mode and kind of just stay alive for like at most 5 seconds, which is when our shield will come back, and then we'll be safe. Okay, I feel like we're gonna have to go to the left side of the map because I don't think there are going to be enough enemies on this side to give us the 100%, but you know, let's see how much we get. We're past 80% and still there are enemies. Past 90%, so maybe we will actually. Here we go. Portal has unlocked. Might as well get a few more kills on the way to the portal, but you know, this streak is really nothing to write home about. Although we hit 100, so I guess good job us. Let's just go for the boss. See. Okay, he summoned something on the ground. Probably a good idea to stay away from that. And other than that, it doesn't seem like he was really doing anything. So that boss feels like, I guess, one of the easier ones to deal with. Alright, let's sell all this stuff. No doubt our beast will also have some things. It's got a crafting material that we're gonna have to drop off in our stash, which I will do in just a moment, right after I do the rest of the selling. Alright, come on. Come on. I need to first be on the correct page. Now let's drop it off. Okay, now let me also arrange my inventory just for the hell of it. And let's go straight back in. Not an ice anomaly, but this first level at least is going to be a short one because it's one of those circular levels where you run around. It takes not much time at all to get the 100% because it's a like just the number of enemies is small, so each enemy you kill gives you a more significant chunk of the overall number that you need. Okay, guys, just you need to take a chill pill. All right. Yeah, I'll pop back in, grab some stuff, and let's just keep on going. Another quick round level, which honestly I'm okay with. If we're not gonna get ice anomalies, let's at least get anomalies that we can get through quickly. Ooh, and I let my elixirs lapse, which is shoddy of me. So let's deal with that. In fact, I already have dealt with that. It's just that sometimes the words that I say, like, sometimes it takes me a while to catch up through my speech in terms of what is actually happening and what I'm actually doing, because I can do things pretty quickly, especially in a game like this, but I can only speak at a certain rate, a certain number of words per minute, or whatever metric you might want to settle on. Alright, let's go here, and this... Ooh, is this another... No. At first I thought this was going to be another quick level, or is it? It might be. We are getting through it pretty quick. In terms of... Ooh, and these molten borrowers are almost invisible. Like, they're so... They're camouflaged. They're almost the same color as the background. Which is actually a cool touch if that's intentional, because it makes sense that, you know, just as an evolutionary adaptation, an animal would, you know, develop something like camouflage because it gives them an advantage. Alright, let's carry on, and let's jump straight in and fight the boss. Who are we fighting here? This person. Okay, what is he? What is he? Oh, okay, I guess he does the same thing that sandworms do, which is being annoying by burrowing underground, but didn't seem like he was that much of a threat to us. So let's just be thankful that that was a quick set of anomalies. Let's sell our stuff again. We're accumulating a good amount of crystal, which we're gonna dump straight into the stash. Right, anomaly number 3. Are we gonna get lucky? At first I thought we were lucky. It looked like snow, but it's not. It's one of these cave layouts, and it's gonna be a big map. So after a couple of quick anomalies, we're gonna now have to go through something that is definitely not quick. Okay. Well, it was bound to happen eventually. Not too upset. Not too upset. Okay. Well, we're quarter of the way through, but still moving through this pretty slowly. You know, I'm gonna pop back in here and pick up the stuff. I thought maybe one of those was a special item, but I think I was just looking at it wrong. Streak of 100, which is fine, I guess. At least one good thing I can say about this level layout is it's nice and open, and it's relatively easy to keep your streak intact as you move through it. Not like those levels where it's full of windy, twisty cave corridors where you've got to make a real effort to even be able to hit the enemies if they're around the corner. Alright, well, a couple hundred so far, let's keep going. Streak was kept alive into the next area, which again seems to be not a huge, but a decently sized and, more importantly, fairly open area. So we should once again be able to add quite a bit to our streak here. Alright, come on. I feel like I'm pausing a lot while speaking today. I don't know, I guess my mind is like, I am more tired than usual when I record gaming sessions, so that I guess would explain it. And this game, of course, like, in addition to being tired, this game of course does require a bit of concentration, especially trying to get a streak going, so I guess it isn't surprising that occasionally I might not be the most fluent when it comes to my commentary. But you know what? It's okay. I think it's fine. Alright, we're getting close to 500. We're on level 2. If we can properly chain this into level 3. We are at the 500, and now if we can properly chain it to level 3, we could have a very nice streak on our hands. Oh, but I think I messed this up. I think I spent too long. Oh, I almost saved it, but you know what? This level would have been tough to keep the streak going, so it's probably fine. It's probably fine. And this level, the exit is really far away. We're already 40% done, so there can't be that many enemies. In fact, we're already past the halfway mark. In fact, we're at 70% now. These crowds of small enemies are really giving us large amounts of progress at once. In fact, we've already unlocked the portal, despite not even being close to the exit. So yeah, like, we kept our streak intact, would have been, we got like 500 and a bit. It would have been more like 700, 800, 700 by the end of this. So I'm not too upset. We didn't lose out on that much. Who are you? What are you doing? Oh my god, what are you doing? I don't remember ever seeing this boss. He's shooting me and doing damage, which is annoying. Alright. I'm gonna pop my elixirs again. Probably should have waited until I was done selling. But you know what, it's fine. They last for quite a bit. It's okay. A little bit of their time will be wasted. Hey, look, we picked up another random rune. Always nice to see those, and couple largely irrelevant items in our beasts inventory. Just sell this. How much do runes sell for? Not that much. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I was thinking maybe I could... Oh, wrong stash. I was thinking maybe I could sell some of my excess runes for profit, but no. Not if I'm only getting 7,200 crystal per rune. Alright, so we've got quite a few runes where we have a couple of them, so you know, that's nice. Just in case we ever need more than one. We've still got 23 minutes on my timer, so let's just... Oh my god. Let's run back in, and this is one of those really annoying spread out levels where enemies are all over the map and navigating is really annoying. But you know what? You just gotta get through it. Yeah, see, it'd be better if the areas were connected to each other more, but you run into all kinds of dead ends, which not only makes it hard to keep a streak intact, it just means it's more tedious simply moving through the level. Okay. But you know what, we're doing okay. We're at almost 30%. Okay, what's going on? All kinds of projectiles and ground attacks coming our way. We are holding our own. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get enough kills just beelining for the exit. We're gonna have to go to other parts of the map, which I'm not that happy about. Oh my god. Okay. Let's everybody just relax. Everybody just take it easy. Oh my god, what? I'm taking damage. But that is unavoidable. Alright, let's go down here. Alright. Alright, we're doing quite well. Now I think maybe we should start going towards the exit. Ooh, all kinds of attacks are coming in all directions. Yeah, I think now we should be able to go towards the exit. Surely there are enough enemies here for us to get the 100%. Yes, especially if we find a nice crowd of enemies like that. I think we're fine. Yep, we're fine. I'm not... Well, I'll kill the enemies on the way, but other than that, I'm not going to worry too much about the rest of these. And oh my god, another one of these. Another one of... I guess these anomalies aren't entirely random. If it's a certain kind of layout, they probably come together. Like they're packaged together, and certain anomalies will just have multiple levels with similar kinds of layout, or are more likely to have them. But in any event, we're committed to this one, so let's just do what we can. Yeah, and yes, I know the exit is in the other direction. I'm just going down here to get a bit of kills, to get a few kills, so that when we start going back up, it's a bit easier for us. And I'll even shoot across here at those enemies there. I don't know if I killed any of them. Probably didn't even kill any of them, so that's probably a waste. Alright. Okay, let's keep going. Just under 20 minutes left on my timer. Not even at 50%. Really don't like these long levels. What I might start doing is, if we get a long level like this, I'll just restart and do a different anomaly. Yes, it's cheesy, and I didn't want to have to cheese the game like this, but may have to start doing things like that just to make things a little bit less tedious for me and for you. Alright, let's just keep going. Excuse me. Let me just quickly take a sip of water. Oh yeah, my throat is really dry, but cool drink of water always does help. And we're not going to be able to get enough kills just by killing enemies around the exit, unless we get really lucky. And it doesn't look like we got really lucky. Well, actually, I don't know. There's a few enemies on this side. How many enemies on this side? The answer is not enough. So, oh my god. So I'm gonna have to go all the way down. All the way down to find more enemies to kill. Yeah, see, these layouts are they're actually terrible for anomalies, for this exact reason. Compared to how lovely and free-flowing the castle layouts were, these ones are they're just a slog, man. Alright, so we've got the portal. We're just gonna run. And this is only zone 2. There's a whole other zone. It's probably also gonna be this long. Just you wait and see. But let's see. If it is long, I'll be... Oh my god. Okay, let's try and contain our disappointment. Just gotta get through this, and after this, we will start cheesing to make sure that we don't have to deal with these long anomalies. Because the real reward for an anomaly is the reward you get at the end. And I guess another kind of indirect reward is the kill streaks you get along the way. And it's true, you can get long kill streaks in bigger areas, but in areas like this, it's so difficult to get any kind of a significant kill streak going that it's not even worth it. That, and if you can get decent kill streaks even in small areas. Like, I'd much rather have a quick anomaly with 3 quick levels and I've only gotten 600 kills by the end, as opposed to spending 15 minutes on a long anomaly and maybe getting a kill streak of 1,000,000, but at the end of it getting the same reward that I would have had it been a short anomaly. You know what I mean, right? It's all about the math. Okay. Alright, we're past 70%, which is good. Hopefully we can get the rest of our kills just by going towards the exit. Hopefully. I'll kill a few enemies. Oh, easy, easy. Let's not take too much damage if we can help it. Alright, we're into the 90s now, I think. And yeah, we're gonna get our 100%. Yep, the portal has unlocked, so let's not even worry about the rest of these dudes, and let's go straight for the portal. And let's go. What sort of a boss are we fighting here? Alright, this is gonna be really annoying. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be annoying because I thought his attack indicators on the ground were going to be hard to see against this terrain color, but it wasn't that bad in the end. The contrast was good enough. Alright, now I've got a whole bunch of stuff to sell, so let's get that taken care of. Found a few true legendaries during that run, which is nice. If nothing else, they sell for a little bit more than the legendaries. Alright, let's carry on. Sell. Can't sell that quest item. Can't sell that quest item. Alright, what are our elixirs at? I think our elixirs might have gone out of sync again. Yep, 39, 41. So I'm just gonna use this one twice. I'll waste 2 elixirs just because I'm OCD like that, and I need them to be the same quantity, and it's easier to waste 2 of them than it is to go to the potion shop and buy the ones that we need. Alright, 12 minutes left on our timer. Again, I thought this was going to be an ice anomaly just because of the color, but it wasn't, and it seems like it's going to be a long one, so let's go and open a different one. This is going to be a nice quick one. We've got one of these quick levels to start off with. I've become pretty good at recognizing these quick round levels at a glance, so that's going to be nice. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Let's be quick. Let's even try and keep our streak alive. And this is not going to be a quick... It's not going to be as quick as the first one, but it shouldn't be that bad. Like, if I can figure out how to move around on this map. I got stuck a little bit there. Okay, maybe this is going to be a bit longer than I thought it was going to be. It is a bit hard to move around. But you know what, it's okay. We got the quick level to start out with. That gives us a bit of a head start on getting this anomaly done quickly. We're already more than a quarter of the way done, so we're not doing that badly in terms of getting too quickly. And that was one of the rare instances where I had to use my relic. You know, the way I zipped through, because I was feeling a little bit threatened with all those enemies around me, so I decided to just duck out of all of that and give myself a bit of breathing room. Alright, let's keep going. Oh yeah, okay, I see now. This is one of those map layouts where you've got the 4 different zones with the skull thing in the middle and the weird land bridges, that kind of thing. Yeah, portal has unlocked, so we're gonna lose our streak. I don't care. I just wanna get this anomaly done so that maybe we can do one more before my self-imposed time limit runs out. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, this is the exact same layout. So we know how to deal with this, having gone through it once before. Already more than a quarter of the way through. Okay, okay, okay. Everybody needs to just calm down. You guys are getting a bit too excited. Alright. Come on. We're past the halfway mark. And past 60% now. At the exit, but nowhere near the amount of kills we need. We basically need to go all around this island. Taking hits again. It's very cramped in certain parts of it. So taking hits is unavoidable. But we've gone through this relatively unscathed. We just need a few more kills to hit the 100%. There's the 100%. Not even gonna care about what anyone else on this map is doing. Let's just run straight for the boss. Then we'll quickly sell our things and do one final anomaly. What is your deal? What are you doing? Oh, easy. Alright, alright, alright. Good stuff. Still just under 8 minutes left on my timer. So I am gonna sell this stuff and jump into one more anomaly. That's gonna be the last one we do for this episode. And we have... all of last episode we found no ice anomalies. This episode as well. No ice anomalies. Is our luck going to change? There's only one way to find out. Final anomaly for the day. Tier 80. Let's see what we have. You know what? Let's try a few times. See if maybe we can get the game to give us an ice anomaly. Nope. Excuse me. I'll make a few attempts. We don't pay anything, as far as I know, for popping in and out of anomalies like this. So let's keep trying. Let's see if we can make this happen. Let's see if we can make this happen. Wow. Come on, game. Again, like, it looked like it was gonna be ice, but then it wasn't. Oh, I thought I was hearing the cracking of ice, but it was just the cracking of these jars. That wasn't it either. Come on. Here we go. This is ice, right? Wait, or is it? It's not. It's the weird cave thing. Come on. Ugh. Why do you gotta do this to me, game? Come on, just give me an ice anomaly so that I can get this objective done while also getting crystal. Is that so much to ask? Once again, it's that weird cave layout that looks like it's ice, but really isn't. And same with that weirdly snow-ish looking forest, snowy looking forest. Oh my god, okay. How many times am I gonna have to do this? As it turns out, the answer is quite a few many times. Oh my god. Okay, come on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this until the game gives us an ice anomaly. I'm sorry. I'm putting my foot down. I'm going to force the RNG to deliver what I need from it. I'm not content to... Here we go. Here we go. All it took was a solid 2 minutes of cheesing. But finally we've done it. And of course, the game gave it to us with the worst possible layout for a level. But because it's a, big level, it means we're definitely gonna get our 100 pieces of clear ice. Alright. Alright, let's go through. Where even is the exit? It's a little bit to the northwest. Alright, let's keep going. I'll even pop in here just to get a few extra kills. Luckily, this does connect back to the path we need to go to. Would have been annoying if we had to walk all the way back. At least we didn't have to do that. Right. Past 60%. We're at the exit already, but nowhere near the amount of kills that we need. Okay, let's just keep... Oh my god, are you serious? We've reached the end, and I want to check something. We are at 2,000 clear ice, so I think we've already gotten what we need. But I do intend to finish this anomaly as well. Just because that would be a nice note to end the episode on. It's just that this horrible map layout is forcing us to come all the way back here to kill enemies, and then could go all the way back there to the exit on the other side of the map. I really don't like these layouts for anomalies. But these layouts were also the bane of my existence in expeditions, because it was so hard, like especially when the enemies were dangerous. It was so hard to move your way, and you wouldn't even know if you were going the right direction, and you hit all these awful dead ends. Oh, and we know this is a dead end because we know the path doesn't connect from the right, so let's just run back to the exit and finally start wrapping up this anomaly, and then eventually wrapping up this session. Oh my god, are you serious? Are you actually serious? Where's the exit this time? What have I signed myself for? What have I signed myself up for? Oh, the exit is to the west. Okay. Let's learn our lesson. Let's kill the enemies farther away from the exit while we're still there, so that we don't have to run all the way back here later on in the level. Man, what an awful layout. Okay, that's my timer going off, letting me know that the 40 minutes is up. This is gonna be a long episode, but you know what? It's okay. past 50. And now I think we can start... excuse me, we can start moving towards the exit. Okay. Okay, let's... I'm gonna renew my elixirs because they are about to run out. And let's try and not drag this out any longer than it needs to be. I swear to God, if I have to go back to kill more enemies, I'm gonna be very peeved indeed. I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine. Yeah, looks like we're gonna be fine. Just barely, though. Or are we? Oh my God, are you serious right now? Oh my God. Oh. This layout is the actual worst. The actual worst. Oh my God. Oh, whatever. I don't even, like, I am so done. I'm just ready to be done with this anomaly so that we can do the other things that I need to do before we wrap up this episode, and indeed wrap up this Warden endgame run altogether, which is something I'll get. Oh, finally, we got a quick level to end off this godforsaken anomaly, which is at least a bit of relief for us. Alright. Alright. Well, we're at 100%. I don't even care about anyone else. I'm just gonna go straight for the boss. What's your deal? Your deal is that you're dead. That's your deal. And we've got some more stuff. We're gonna sell our things. Gonna take another sip of water for my dry throat. Okay. One thing at a time now, because a bunch of things are gonna happen. A bunch of important things are about to happen. First of all, I gotta get my selling done. That's the most tedious part of all this. Now I've done my selling. Now let's go to the stash. We can buy the rest of these rows. We can even go into the final page. We've been given one row for free, I guess, and we can buy one more row at 20 million a row with 6 rows remaining. 120 million crystal will take care of it, but we're not going to do that on this character. Oh no. Oh no. We are done playing as the Warden. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the Beast. We're going to upgrade our Ice Beast. Frost Beast. And the upgrade has been completed, just in case you want to see the Frost Beast and what it looks like. I'll switch to it. Yeah, definitely looks pretty frosty if you ask me. But of course I'm going to switch back to my Fire Beast. That's what I like. And other than that, we are done. We are completely done. We made it as far as tier 81. We could go further. I may do that off screen, or we may come to this character again later and we'll fix up our build, because this build is far from optimal and we can see how far we want to push it. But here's the thing. This Warden endgame run has come to an end, and the reason it's coming to an end is because while I love playing as the Warden, I don't want to, you know, like, this is still the first proper character that I've made, and like, you can't play a game like this and then only play one character and then nothing else, right? You've got to play something else eventually, and that time, like, that time for me to play something else, that time has come. Now, I'm not going to dive into another character straight away. I'm actually going to take a bit of a break after, you know, I finish recording and editing this. And I mentioned at the start of this series that this series that I'm doing, Chronicon, is not a replacement for the main series on my channel, right? So it's just something I do in between as and when I find the time. So while I've been playing this, I've also been working on my next main series, which is Might and Magic 8. That's going to be the next proper series that I start. And then the way Chronicon is going to work going forward is that once my new series is underway, then if in addition to that I have extra time to kill to record even more, then I will do more Chronicon, and then I'll be starting my new character. I won't tell you which character just yet. There are 3 classes left, and I'll leave it as a bit of a surprise which one I want to do next. Although I have picked one, but I'm just gonna leave you in suspense for now. But yes, that is gonna be the plan for the future. Is that I'm gonna take a break for a while. I'm gonna start a new series. If you are a Chronicon diehard and you don't care about any of the other things I do on this channel, that's fine. But just know that I will be doing other things, and then Chronicon will happen as and when I have free time in between the other things that I'm doing. And I think that's a pretty good summary of what to expect in the future. Before I end off for good, let us just reflect on everything we've accomplished. We have a nearly fully purchased, fully unlocked stash, which is pretty good. We've got 4 completely upgraded beasts, which I like. We have 3 gold star versions of all of the true legendaries that this character can find. Now, that doesn't mean these are all the true legendaries in the game, because there are some that this character can't find. Well, those are seasonal items, but like this one, this Berserker item, we can't find it as a Warden. This Warlock item, we can't find as a Warden. Like these other class items, these Templar items as well. So there are still quite a few true legendaries whose, well, first of all, to find them at all, to unlock their codex entries, and then subsequently to get 3 gold star versions of them. Those will all have to happen with other characters. But in terms of the ones that we were able to find on this character, we have indeed gotten 3 gold star versions of all of them. Another major thing we accomplished was we found all the runes we could get on this character. Like, these are, like the ones on the left, I think these are general runes you can find on any character. But these ones were Warlock specific runes, and we found all of them. The rest of the runes, of course, are gonna have to happen with other characters. And I think that just about sums it all up. We got quite a bit done. the rest of it will have to happen on other characters. What I might do off screen is I might grind up enough crystal to upgrade the rest of the stash, or I might not, because we don't need that space just yet. And we might as well give the other characters something to do as well when we eventually start with them. So I think I might just leave this for now. But yes. Excuse me. One more sip of water before we close things off. Yeah, that feels good. But yes, we are gonna close things off now, so I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this Warden endgame run. It's been a lot of fun for me. I know it was a bit unusual, a bit unorthodox for me to start kind of already in the middle of my run, but I feel like it kind of worked, and it will also make the next character that we play feel different because we're starting from the beginning with the next one. So I think that's definitely going to be something to look forward to when it happens. But yes, that is going to be all for this episode, for this entire run. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like, and if you are interested in watching more Chronicon, do consider subscribing so that when I do eventually start my other playthroughs with the other classes, that you might, be kept abreast of my ventures in that regard. But yes, that is going to be all, and I hope to see you in the next one, whenever that does end up happening. So until then, take care.